It's AumSum time.
Hi guys! Can you guess the title of my next video? Hurry up! Write your guess in the comment section below.
Are you afraid of heights? Do you think it is because of vertigo? Vertigo is not necessarily fear of heights. In medical terms, vertigo refers to a false sensation of movement due to which we feel dizzy. The most common type of vertigo is benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, or BPPV. It is caused when our inner ear, which helps us maintain balance by detecting motion and position of our body, doesn't function properly. Normally, when we move our head, the cilia and calcium crystals in our inner ear move, thus sending signals to the brain about our movement. However, sometimes some crystals dislodge and move into the fluid-filled semicircular canals. Now, when we move our head, the crystals move along with the fluid. However, even after our head movement has stopped, the crystals keep moving in the canals, thus sending wrong signals to the brain that our head is still moving. Due to this wrong information, the person gets a false sensation of movement which makes him feel dizzy, thus causing vertigo. How do fireflies glow?
Using a magic wand.
Nah. Fireflies glow because they produce light by a biochemical reaction. In the lower abdomen of fireflies, there's a chemical called luciferin and an enzyme called luciferase. When oxygen enters into their lower abdomen through tracheal tubes, it basically reacts with luciferin in the presence of luciferase. This reaction produces light. This production and emission of light by a living organism is called bioluminescence. Bioluminescence is a cold light. This means the light produced generates very less heat, thus preventing the firefly's abdomen from getting overheated.
Yeah, dude, it's not hot.
However, one more interesting fact is that not only adult fireflies, but also their eggs and larvae are bioluminescent.
Wow, they look so stunning.
Why honey doesn't spoil?
'Cause honey is actually a magical potion.
Nah. Honey doesn't spoil mainly because of osmosis. Osmosis is the movement of water from a region of higher water concentration through a semi-permeable membrane to a region of lower water concentration. Now, the water content in honey is far less than the water content in organisms like bacteria and fungi. Hence, when such organisms try to enter honey, the water from their bodies moves out into the honey due to osmosis. As a result, they die, and thus, the honey doesn't spoil. In addition to this, some bees produce antibiotics within their bodies to protect themselves against certain bacteria. However, when bees make honey, some of these antibiotics get added to the honey. These antibiotics also prevent the growth of bacteria, thus preventing the honey from spoiling. What is fracking?
A dance form.
Deep inside the earth, there is a layer of shale rocks. These rocks contain fossil fuels like oil and gas in their pores. To extract these fuels, a technique called fracking or hydraulic fracturing is used. In fracking, a vertical well is drilled into the layer of shale rocks. Then, the drill is turned by 90 degrees and drilling continues horizontally. When the targeted distance is reached, the fracking well is encased. Then, a perforating gun is inserted into the well. When the perforating gun reaches the required distance, the rocks are perforated. Then, the perforating gun is removed, and a fracking fluid is pumped into the well. This fluid builds pressure in the perforations, creating cracks in the rocks, thus releasing the fossil fuels. These fuels and the fracking fluid are then drawn to the surface. Topic: rust. Why is oxalic acid used to remove rust stains? Hey, you have a beautiful antique lamp.
Hooray!
But look, it has a rust stain on it. No, don't clean the rust stain with water. Instead, use this oxalic acid.
Oxalic acid? You just don't want my lamp to be nice and shiny, do you?
No, I am helping you. Why don't you listen?
'Cause I know that you were making a fool out of me.
Fine, go ahead.
Oh no.
See, I had told you. Now will you use the oxalic acid? Look, the stain disappeared.
Yippee!
Do you know how this happened? Wait, let me tell you. Rust is hydrated iron oxide. It is formed when iron reacts with oxygen and water. Rust is insoluble in water, hence it is quite difficult to remove rust stains. So how does oxalic acid remove the stain? Does it have some supernatural powers?
Hooray!
Absolutely not. Oxalic acid reacts with rust to form iron oxalate complex ion. Iron oxalate complex ion is soluble in water. Thus, it can easily be washed away, helping us remove the rust stain.